Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Gopi Jana Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jai Pushpat Paramahansa Parivrajagacharya Sattva Sadasya Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada ki Jai, Ananta Koti Vaishnavindi ki Jai, Ramacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki Jai, Prem se kaho Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda ki Jai, Sri Sri Radha Krishna Gaur Gopinath Sam Kund Radha Kund Girivardhan ki Jai, Vrindavan Dham ki Jai, Navadvip Dham ki Jai, गंगा माई की जय, जमुना माई की जय, तुलसी देवी की जय, भक्ति देवी की जय, स्वामी तो भक्तविंद की जय. All glories to the Assembled Lord. All glories to the Assembled Lord. All glories to the Assembled Lord. Thank you very much.
Following is a class on the Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, third chapter, text number 19, given by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, recorded on September 24th, 1972, in Los Angeles.
Translation. In the 15th incarnation, the Lord assumed the form of a dwarf Brahmin, Vamana, and visited the arena of sacrifice arranged by Maharaj Boli. Although at heart he was willing to regain the kingdom of the three planetary systems, he simply asked for a donation of 3 steps of land.
So, Vamandev, Chalayasi Vikramane Valimadbhuta Vamana, Padanakha Nira Janita Jana Pavana, Kesavadhita Vamana Sharira, Jaya Jagadisha Hare. So, Bali Maharaj was the grandson of Prahlad Maharaj. They are in the demons family, but in the demons family also there is sometimes Prahlad Maharaj, Bali Maharaj. Prahlad and Bali, they are our acharyas. There are 12 bona fide acharyas. Bali Vaiyasaki Vayam. The acharyas are mentioned, Dadas Mahajan, Swayambhu. Swayambhu means Lord Brahma. Don't mix up. Swayambhu Narada. Narada is also one of the authorities. They have been accepted as authority for understanding religious principles. Religious principle is not to be understood from a rascal. No. That anyone comes and says religious topics. No. We have to receive it from the authority. So Bali Maharaj is one of the authorities. Out of the 12 authorities, first is Lord Brahma, the next Narada, the next Lord Shiva, then next the Kumaras, then Kapil Dev, then Manu, Vaivasvata Manu, then Prahlad Maharaj, then Janak Maharaj, then Bhishma Dev, then Bali Maharaj, then Sukadev Goswami, and then Jamaraj. It is stated in the Shastra that Mahajana Jina Gata Panthya. You cannot understand transcendental subject matter simply by dry speculation and argument. You cannot understand. Neither by reading Vedic literature. The conclusion is that you have to follow those who are authorities. Mahajana jina dharmasya tattang nihitam guhaya Mahajana jina gata sapanthya. Guha means the cave, mountain cave, and guha means the heart. So, suppose something is very valuable, is there in the cave of the mountain, and you do not know how to search it out, but if you know somebody who knows it, if you follow him, that he is going there, so I may also follow. So religious principles cannot be manufactured, neither it can be made by speculation. So actually there cannot be many religions. The rascal theory that there are as many religious systems as I can believe. You believe something, that's all right. I believe something, that's all right. He believes something, that's all right. No, it is not like that. Then everyone will believe like any nonsense thing that becomes religion. No. Religion means dharmantu sakshad bhagavat pranitam. Religion means the codes, the laws given by God. That is religion. Man cannot manufacture. I have several times explained. Just like law, state law. The state law can be given by the government. You cannot manufacture law. Nobody will care for your law. The state law is that you must keep right your car. As soon as there is red light, you must stop. If you violate, you will be punished. Although it is a very simple thing. Similarly, religion means the law of God. You cannot violate it. If you violate, they will be punished. If you think that this religious system is very stiff, let me manufacture my own religion. So, that kind of religion is not accepted by the Vedic culture. And when actually the real religion is violated, jada jada hi dharmasya glani bhavati. Glani means violation. Tadatmanam sijamaham. At that time, the Supreme Lord or his representative comes to establish real religion. That is stated in the Bhagavad Gita. Dharma samasthapanarthaya sambhavami juge juge. Dharma samasthapanarthaya, real religious principle. Real religious principle means to abide by the laws of the Supreme Lord, God. But they do not believe in God. Everyone is God. I am God, you are God, he is God, everyone is God. So whatever law you give yourself, that becomes your religion. This is going on. So God is not so cheap that you become God, I become God, he becomes God. The Shastra says, Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. Ishara Parama Krishna. God is Krishna, the Supreme Lord, the original God. Ishara Parama Krishna. Satchidananda. God, Krishna also says in the Bhagavad Gita, Matta Parataram Nanyat. There is no superior authority than me. The Vedanta Sutra also says, Janmadasya Jataha, the original source of everything. Who is that original source? God. Who is that God? Krishna. Krishna says, Aham sarvasya prabhava matta sarvam pravartat. I am the origin of everything. Iti matya bhajante maam buddha bhava samannita. Those who are Buddha, Buddha means one who knows, one who is in the knowledge. Bhava samannita. Bhava samannita, knowing everything in ecstasy. Oh, here is God. Buddha bhava samannita. Aham sarvasya prabhava matta sarvam pravartate iti matya bhajante mang buddha bhava samannita. So everything is there. God is there. His name is there. His address is there. His law is there. Everything is there, but the rascals will not accept it. That is the position. Therefore, we have to follow the Mahajan. So Bali Maharaj is one of the Mahajan. How he became Mahajan? Because he is surrendering fully unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead. This Vaman, incarnation of Kesavadhita Vamana Sarira. So, the incident is that Bali Maharaj was very powerful and he conquered the whole universe. The demigods all. So, Vishnu is always in favor of the demigods because demigods, they are also devotees. The difference between Shura and Asura, Asura means envious of the demigods. That is called Asura. Sura the Visha. The another name of the Asura, those who are envious of devotees. That is only business. There are two classes of men are always there. Sometimes one class is more in number and other class is more in number. That is, but there are two classes. Though Bhutasar Gauloke, there are two classes of men, living entities. Daiva Asura. One is called Daiva, demigods, and the other is called Asu. So who is Daiva? Vishnu Bhakta Bhavet Daiva. Those who are devotees of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Vishnu, they are called demigods or Vaishnava. All Vaishnavas are demigods. And those who are not, Asuras tad viparjaya. Anyone opposite number against Vishnu, they are all called Asuras. So, sometimes in Asura's family also, there are Vaishnavas. By the grace of Narad, Narad makes, Prahlad Maharaj became a great devotee by the grace of Narad, although he was born of a father, atheist father, Hiranyakashipu. So Narad Maharaj's business is to travel all over the universe and make Vaishnava. So this Bali Maharaj, he conquered all over the universe. So, and the demigods were defeated. So Vaman, he also one of the considered demigods, Upendra. So he went to Bali Maharaj by a trick. Because Bali Maharaj, Krishna knows that Bali Maharaj was the grandson of Prahlad Maharaj and he was a great devotee at heart. He knew that. Ishara sarvabhutanam riddesho arjuna tishtati. Lord is situated in everyone's heart. He knows everyone. So therefore, in order to return back the kingdoms taken from the demigods, he made a trick. He went there Bali Maharaj was performing a great sacrifice, Bolidhare. So he went there and asked Bali Maharaj, you are performing such a great sacrifice. I am at your door, I am Brahmin. Will you kindly give me some donation? Yes, why not? That is mine. I will give you. Whatever you want, I will give you. So immediately his spiritual master, the demon spiritual master, Shukracharya. Shukracharya means, Shukra means seminar. Seminal Acharya. You do not know, in India there is a class of men, they are called gurus. The professional guru rather. So Shukracharya, the Shukracharya, he was very learned scholar, he knew everything, that here Vamandev, his incarnation of Vishnu, he has come to cheat Boli. He will ask something and then he will take everything from Boli. He knew it. So, sometimes cheating also done by the Supreme Lord for the sake of the devotee. So, this is not cheating, just like father sometimes cheats a son. Suppose something is there and two brothers, small children, they are fighting. One has taken, another is crying. So, the one will not deliver to the other. The father says, my dear child, will you kindly give me this? So he gives to the father and he delivers to the other child. You see? So sometimes God has to do such a cheating of affection. That is not cheating actually, but the cheating propensity is there in God, otherwise where we get it? But we use cheating for our personal sense gratification. But if you use that cheating propensity for Krishna's satisfaction, then it is all right. Man nimitti kritam papam punnayeva kalpati. So, the Bali Maharaj was cheated but he being cheated, he became conqueror. So the Shukracharya said to Bali Maharaj, so don't promise to this Brahman anything. He is Lord Vishnu. He has come to cheat you. Bali Maharaj became more enlightened. No, he is Lord Vishnu. But you have taught me that everything should be given to Vishnu. So if Vishnu has come at my door, why you are asking not to make any promise? So that means Shukracharya were playing duplicity. He taught something and now he is saying another thing. Therefore Bali Maharaj said that I cannot accept, I give up your company from this day. That you are checking me to offer everything to Vishnu. Oh, I do not want such spiritual master. Oh. So that means, that is the Shastric injunction, that anyone who is not a Vishnu devotee or Vaishnava, he cannot become Guru. That is the injunction of the Shastra. Satkarma nipuna vipra mantra tantra visharad. A Brahmin, very learned, he knows his duties, Brahminical duties very well, just like Shukracharya. Satkarma nipuna. Satkarma nipuna. Brahmin have got 6 kinds of occupation. Patana, patana, jajana, jajana, dana, patigraha. Brahmin should be very learned. He should teach others also Vedic knowledge, pathan, pathan, jajan, jajan. He must be devotee or great worshipper, and he should teach others also how to worship, jajana jajan, dana pratigyaha. He will accept charity from others and he will give in charity again to others. These are the 6 occupations of a Brahmin. The Shastra says, Satkarma Nipuna Vipra. A Brahmin well conversed with these duties, of Brahminical duties, and Mantra Tantra Visharada, and expert in studying the mantras, Vedic mantras and Tantra, other Vedic literature. Avaishnava Guru na sasyat. But if he is Avaishnava, means he does not worship Lord Vishnu but other demigods, then he cannot become Guru. That is not allowed. You cannot become Guru. Satkarma Nipuna Vipra Mantra. So, the Shukracharya, he was against Vishnu. So, Bali Maharaj immediately rejected him. Therefore, he became a Mahajan, exemplary. Because you cannot give up your spiritual master. There is a great sin. Once accepted, the spiritual master takes responsibility for the disciple. And disciple also must be obedient to the spiritual master for life, for good. That is the relationship. So if one rejects spiritual master, he becomes a great sinner, most sinful. So Bali Maharaj rejected his spiritual master. That's a great sin. But he rejected on Shastric ground because he objected for Vishnu worship. Therefore such spiritual master should be rejected. Should be rejected. Therefore he became Mahajan, authority. Anyone who is obstruction to worship the Supreme Lord, he should be rejected immediately. That is bhakti. Anukullasya sankalpa pratikullam vivarjan. Anything favorable for advancement of Krishna consciousness should be accepted. Anything unfavorable, that should be rejected. This is Saranagat. Anukullena Krishnanu. We have to worship Krishna, whatever is favorable. It is not that because the microphone is material, therefore I cannot use it. There are some so-called transcendentalists. Why not? If I speak through the microphone, I can serve better Krishna. Why shall I not accept it? So, anukullena Krishna anusilanam. Anything which is favorable for serving Krishna, we shall accept. After all, everything belongs to Krishna. Ishavassamidam sarvam. Nothing belongs to you. Simply we are thieves. We are using Krishna's property for our own sense gratification. Stena eva sauchyati. We are all thieves. So, just like these Bali Maharajas, he conquered. So actually, nothing belongs to Bali Maharaj, but he thought. So Krishna, to save him from this theft, criminality, he approached him. My dear Bali Maharaj, will you kindly give me 3 feet land? So he, after rejecting his spiritual master, who opposed, he promised, yes, I shall give. So, by 1 feet, the whole lower portion of the universe was covered. The other feet, the upper portion of the universe was covered. Still the 3rd feet remained. So, Bhamandev asked, now, Bali Maharaj, all your possession is now covered by my 2 feet. Where is to keep the other feet? Bali Maharaj said, yes, there is place. You just put your foot on my head. So, in this way, Bali Maharaj surrendered everything. Sarvatma sapane. He personal property and the personal body, everything dedicated to Krishna. He became Mahajan. There are 9 processes of bhakti. Savanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Smaranam, Pada Sevanam, Archanam, Bandhanam, Dasam, Shakham, Atmanivedanam. So Bali Maharaj dedicated Atmanivedan, everything. His property, his personal body, everything. So, in exchange, Lord Baman became his doorkeeper. So Bamandev said, my dear Bali Maharaj, you are so great a devotee, so in return for your service, I shall remain always your doorkeeper. So by offering everything to Krishna, nobody is loser. You must always remain. They are gainer, the best gainer. Because after all, everything belongs to Krishna. Why should he foolishly say, it is mine, it is mine? Ahagamameti janasya mohoayam. This is called illusion. Nothing belongs to me, but I think that this is mine, this is mine, this is mine. The whole world is going on like ahagamameti. We are Americans, we are Indians, this belongs to me, that belongs to you. We make such, say, shareholder. But we're shareholder for others' property. Everything belongs to God. Not only this world, and there are many millions and millions of planets. Sarva loko maheshwaram. Loko means planet. Krishna says. Sarva loko maheshwaram. Bhoktaram jagatavasam. Sarva lok. He is the proprietor. But we are dividing. This is American, this is Indian. But how long you will remain American and Indian? Say 50 years, then if you are going to be a dog, then who is saving your country? This is going on. Nothing belongs to us, except everything belongs to Krishna, and we are all offspring of Krishna. Everyone has got the right to father's property, but not to encroach others' property. Tena taktena vanjita, ma gridha kasasi dhanam. If people accept this philosophy, then the whole world becomes Vaikuntha. There is no quarrel, everything becomes happy. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. So very beautiful verse was there from Srimad Bhagavatam 1.3.19 about Bali Maharaj and Vamanadev. So Prabhupada, initially when he started the class, he first recited one verse which tells about how Lord appears as Vamandev. Anyone knows that verse? Can recite the full verse. It is from Dashavatar Stotra. It's like our Narsimha Ati also, some part comes. Yes? Yes, Tarun. Achit Gopal, bro. Verse which tells how Lord appears as Vamandev. Lord appears as Vamandev. Verse. Dashavatar Stotra.
ಕೇಶವಧೀತ ವಾಮನ ರೂಪ
Yeah, full, complete verse.
ಛಲಯಸಿ ವಿಕ್ರಮಣೆ ಬಲಿ ಮಧುಭೂತ ವಾಮನ್ ಪದನಖ ನೀರ ಜಲಿತ
Janita Jana
ಜನ
Pavan.
ಪಾವನ್ ಕೇಶವಧೀತ
Keshavadhita Vamana
ವಾಮನ
Sharira.
ರೂಪ
Jaya
ಜಯ
Jagadish.
ಜಗದೀಶ ಹರಿ
Haribo. And then Prabhupada said how Bali Maharaj, he was the grandson of Prahlad Maharaj. So he said, we have two acharyas, Prahlad and Bali. They are our acharyas. Then Prabhupada said that actually there are 12 bona fide acharyas. So can anyone tell the shloka? Okay, the acharyas you can say.
Brahma, Narada, Shiva, Kumara, Kapila, Manu, Prahlad Maharaj, Janaka Maharaj, Bhishma, Bali, Sukadeva Swami, Yamara.
Haribo. Yeah, so in this way, Balir Vaya Sakir Vayam. So Bali Maharaj also one of the Mahajanas. And then Prabhupada tells about how Swayambhu is Lord Brahma, Narada is there. So then Prabhupada said that why, so basically these are all our authorities. All these 12 Mahajanas, they are our authorities. So why we accept authority? For what purpose? So we have 12 authorities who are bona fide. So why should we accept them? For what is the purpose? Yes, Harsh Bro.
Prabhupada was quoting that verse, Dharmasya Tattva Niyatam Guhaya. That Guha word he told it's a cave.
That comes later. Before that, yes, Shivam.
For understanding religious principles.
Haribo. Yeah, so for understanding the religious principles, we have to accept an authority. And it should not be understood from a rascal or no, that anyone comes and says religious topics. So that is no, it should come from authority. Then Prabhupada said, you cannot understand transcendental subject matter simply by dash and dash. So two fill in the blanks are there. You cannot understand transcendental subject matter simply by two things. Yes, Bharat.
Dry argument and speculation.
Haribo. Basically, dry speculation and argument. So one cannot simply understand the transcendental subject matter. Then Prabhupada said, then one verse was quoted about the conclusion that you have to follow those who are authorities. And the Prabhupada gave one example also. Now you can, Harsh.
This verse is on Chaitanya Charitamrit. So, Tarko Pratishta Shrutyo Vivinnam Nasa Vrishi Rasya Matam Na Bhinnam Dharmasya Tattva Nihatam Gohaya Mahajano Yena Gatasa Panta. So, Prabhupada elaborated this Guha word as a cave, and the secret of religion is inside that. So, we are very fearful to go. So, what if somebody knows that, then we can just follow him. So, those are the Mahajans.
Haribo. So then Prabhupada very much was emphasizing that how religious principles cannot be manufactured. It has to come from authority, and we have to follow this Mahajanas. And then Prabhupada said, believing in something, like everyone has their own beliefs. So what is the problem with this? Why it is not all right? Believing something. I believe this, you believe that. Different people have their own beliefs. So what is the problem with this? Yes, believing something. Yes. How? But what is the problem with this? Believing something? How? Speculation. Please. Yeah, Prabhu is telling anyone can become God in that way. So exactly. Haribol. Prabhupada said, everyone will believe, I believe this, you believe that. So that is not all right. Then everyone will believe like any nonsense thing, and that becomes religion. So that is not proper. And then Prabhupada said that religion means the codes, the laws given by God. That is religion. And then Prabhupada said, how a man cannot manufacture these laws. The religion means it has to be given by God, then why man cannot manufacture? For that, Prabhupada gave one analogy and one example also. Yes.
Just like a state government, it makes the laws that the vehicle should be left or right, and as soon as there is a signal, the vehicle should stop. Man can't change these laws. So in the same way, Supreme Lord makes the religious laws. We can't change or alter them.
And what if we make a law?
It will increase quarrel and all.
Yeah. If yes. Yeah. Behind.
If we make a law, it's a nonsense.
Yeah. Nobody will care for
Nobody
it.
will care.
Haribol. So as he said, state law can be given by government. It cannot be manufactured. And the Prabhupada gave the example of red light, the signal when it has to be stopped, otherwise one will be punished. And then, but even after this, even after all these things, if the religion is violated, then what happens? For this, Prabhupada quoted one verse, and then the meaning also of that. What if the real religion is violated? Then what Lord does? Yes.
The Lord Himself descends to re-establish.
Yes. So,
Yada yada dharmasya glanir.
Haribol. When the real religion is violated, then Lord appears to Dharmasya Glani. At that time, Supreme Lord or his representative comes to establish real religion. So then Prabhupada says, what is real religious principle? What does it mean? What is the meaning of real religious principle? What is real religious principle? Yes.
To abide by the laws of the Supreme Personality.
Haribo. And then Prabhupada said that, but people do not believe in God. Everyone is God. I am God. You are God. He is God. Everyone is God. So whatever law you give yourself, that becomes your religion. That is what is going on. But then Prabhupada said, God is not so cheap that you become God, I become God, like that. So then Prabhupada says that how Krishna is God. And for that Prabhupada quotes two verses, one from Srimad Bhagavatam, another from Brahma Samhita. Even at least that part where it comes that Krishna is God. Yes, Kashiram.
telling Ishvara Paramakrishna.
Yeah,
one
Bhagavatam.
sloka, Bhagavatam. And Aham Parabhasya Sarvabha Matta Priti.
The word Krishna should come in that. This is Brahma Samhita, Ishvara Param Krishna. And in Bhagavatam, one line comes. Yeah. Haribo. Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. Bhagavatam 1:3:28. So these two verses tell about that. And of course, then Matta Parataram Nanyat Prabhupada quotes to tell that there is no superior authority. That's what Lord says in Bhagavad Gita. And then Prabhupada says about one verse which tells that who is the one verse which tells about how Lord is the origin, Janmadi Asyata, the original source of everything. How Lord is original source of everything. So for that one verse was quoted. Yes, there, Mataji.
अहम सर्वस्य प्रभो मत्त सर्व प्रवर्तते इति मत्वा भजन्ते मां बुधा भाव समान्विता.
हरि बो. Yeah, so Prabhupada says everything is there, God is there, His name is there, His address is there, His law is there, everything is there. But the rascals, they do not accept it. That's why we follow Mahajanas. So then Prabhupada said how Bali Maharaj became Mahajan. After that he told the entire process, but initially he tells how he became Mahajan. What was his main qualification? Yeah.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, because he rejected a spiritual master because he was saying to...
Yeah, that comes later. Initially one particular quality by which he becomes Mahajan. What he does basically, like the
Because he surrendered himself to Lord Krishna.
Haribo. Then, so now Prabhupada will explain how Bali Maharaj actually becomes Mahajan, the entire process. So then Prabhupada says that Vishnu is always in favor of demigods. Why? Yes. Haribo. Then Prabhupada tells about two classes of men, and and for each class Prabhupada quoted one short verse and the meaning of that. At least one, like two classes of men are there. Of course, we know Sura and Asura. For each one, Prabhupada quoted one small verse and the meaning of that. Raseshwar Madhu.
Daiva and Asura. Vishnu Bhakta Smrita Daiva, Asurasta Viparya.
Vishnu Bhakto
Smrita Daiva.
Bhaved Daiva. And
Asurasta Viparya.
Haribol. And meaning
is those are devotees of the Lord, like Vishnu Bhakta, the devotees of Vishnu, they are called as Devatas. And opposite of that, those are non-devotees, they are called Asuras.
Haribo. So then Prabhupada said, but sometimes in Asura's family also there are Vaishnavas. So by the grace of Narada, Prahlad Maharaj also became great devotee. And then Prabhupada said, what is the business of Narad Muni? What is the business of Narad Muni? Venugopal Krishna. No? We could not hear. Haribol. Travel all over the universe and make Vaishnavas. So that is the business of Narad Muni. Then Vaman Dev, he is also considered as one of the demigods. What is his name? Upendra. What was the trick of Vaman Dev? What trick Vaman Dev made? Anybody who has not answered it? What was the trick of Vaman Dev? And why did he made the trick? That is first question. Why he made the why this trick was made?
Vamandev made a trick and means to he was a conqueror of world, so he for sake of ours he come and me he is a Vaman, so he asked three teen pag bhumi.
But why he asked? What was the purpose?
For sake of humans.
Humans, okay.
To cheat him and the cheating was not cheat. It was अपने भले के लिए, humans के भले के लिए करे.
Humans means especially some particular people. It was. What was why this? Basically, what happens is this demons, they had taken all the kingdom from the demigods. So in order to return back the kingdoms taken from the demigods, Vaman they actually made a trick. And what was the trick? Yes, now you can tell the trick. Yeah.
Teen pag bhumi. In first step, lower universe. In
that next question. Haribo. So what is the meaning of Shukracharya? Naresh.
Shukra means seminal acharya.
Haribo. Then Prabhupada says that actually Shukracharya knew everything, that here is the incarnation of Vishnu and he has come to cheat Bali Maharaj. And he will ask something and he will take everything from Bali Maharaj. So he knew that. So then Prabhupada said that sometimes cheating is also done by the Supreme Lord. Why? Murli Pro.
help the demigods. To help the
In
devotees.
particular?
To
In
demigods.
general?
In general, to help the demigods and devotees.
Devotees. Haribol. So then Prabhupada said, but this is not cheating. First he said that cheating is done by the Supreme Lord for the sake of his devotees, but actually it is not cheating. For that Prabhupada gives one analogy. Yes, Umang.
Prabhupada gave an analogy about a parent who has two children. One is fighting with the other, and the elder one is fighting with the younger one, and they are not coming out into the conclusion. So father said, "My dear child, can you give this to me?" And then he takes away that thing.
And then?
And crying stops.
He gives to the other one who is crying. Haribol. So Prabhupada says this is actually cheating of affection. To actually, so this is not actual cheating. This is just cheating of affection to help the devotees. So what is the difference between our cheating? What is the problem in our cheating? We also have cheating propensity, but there is a problem in that. Tarun Mohan. And how to use that cheating propensity properly?
We cheat for sense gratification, for our own sense enjoyment. We can use it properly for Krishna service.
Then it is all right. Haribol. So why, how Shukracharya was playing duplicity? How Shukracharya was duplicitous? No? Yes, Kashiram.
Before he has teached to his disciple that everything belongs to Vishnu, and we should tell. Then after he said you should not give, then all things this belong. And that Bali Maharaj said, you teach me before that you saw everything belongs to Vishnu, I should give. Then I cannot cheat. No, I can. He is a playing duplicity.
Yes, you have taught me that everything should be given to Vishnu, and now you are telling don't give. And he says the Lord Vishnu has come, don't give him. So it is like duplicity. Haribol. So then you are checking me to offer everything to Vishnu. I do not want such spiritual master. So anyone who is not Vishnu devotee or Vaishnava, he cannot become Guru. So what is the injunction of the Shastra with regards to Brahmana? What are the things which Brahmana is very expert at? Not the 6 occupations. Before that one verse comes. About Nipino, Satkarma. Yes. Full verse.
Shatkarma Nipuno Vipra Mantra Tantra Visharada.
Meaning of that?
Actually, they have six kind of occupations: Yajan, Patan, and Dana Pratigra.
Yeah, but what is the meaning of this statement? Satkarma Nipuno Vitra Mantra Tantra Visharada.
They have to learn worship and teach worship to others so that they can also perform devotional service. Like that. And
Haribol. Yeah, so basically studying, they are very expert in studying the Shastras, and in the mantras, tantras, they are very expert in that also. So correct. And what are the 6 kinds of occupations? Prabhu has already told the words in Sanskrit, the meaning of that. Pathan, Yajan, Dana, Patigraha. So what is the meaning of Pathan? Yes, Varun.
Reading and teaching Shastras.
Yajan.
Performing sacrifices and austerities.
Yajan means? Worshipping and teaching others how to do worship. And then Dana Pratigraha?
Giving in, accepting charity and
giving the same to others. Haribol. Then Prabhupada said that these are the 6 occupations of a Brahmana. He is well conversed with these duties of Brahmanical things. And then Prabhupada said, if one is a Vaishnava, then he cannot become Guru. Okay, cannot become. So again Prabhupada said how Bali Maharaj became Mahajan. What he did at this time that he became Mahajan? Yes.
He rejected Shukracharya because he was teaching against Vishnu. So
Hari Bol. So Shukracharya was against Vishnu, so immediately Bali Maharaj rejected him. And that's how he became Mahajan. Now, then Prabhupada said actually the giving up spiritual master, actually one cannot give up spiritual master. That's a great sin. One accepted spiritual master, he has to take responsibility as a disciple and he has to be obedient. But if one rejects, then he becomes a great sinner, most sinful. So, but Bari Maharaj, he also rejected his spiritual masters. So, how that was not a great sin? Why it was not great sin? The exact words, what Prabhupada said. On what basis he rejected? Huh? Haribo. So the rejection was not out of speculation or argument, it was based on Shastric ground. Because the spiritual master objected for Vishnu worship, so that's how he was rejected. So then Prabhupada said, what is bhakti? What is bhakti? What we have to do in bhakti? One verse was also quoted with regards to that. Yes, Priya Gopesh.
Anukulesya sankalpa, pratikulesya varjana. Prabhupada said one should accept what is favorable, reject what is unfavorable for bhakti.
Haribo. So then in regards to accepting everything in service of the Lord, Prabhupada gave one example. How we can use it and in that way what happens. Yes.
Prabhupada gave an example of microphone.
Yeah. What happens if we use the microphone?
We can use it for Krishna service.
Haribo. So if I speak through microphone, I can serve better Krishna. So that's why anything that is favorable to Krishna, we accept, and that is not. And why should we? Then Prabhupada says that everything belongs to Krishna. Isha Vasyam Idam Sarvam. Nothing belongs to us. And then Prabhupada says, actually we are all thieves. Why like that? Why we are thieves? Yes, Shivam Prabhu.
Because we are using it for our own selves and taking it from Krishna without knowing that it belongs to him.
Haribo. And why Krishna approached Bali Maharaj? What was the reason of Krishna approaching Bali Maharaj? Of course, previous reason was different, to take back the kingdom and all. Now he says another thing after this thief, in regards to thief.
To free him from the theft criminality.
Haribol. So then Prabhupada said that then of course 3 things were in his while then he says that he asked 3 things. What are those 3 things? Yes.
He asked Tinpak Bhumi, the 3 I should mention. One is in first step, lower universe. Second step, upper universe. And third, there was no place. So Bali Maharaj said, put that step on my head. So he surrendered.
So lower portion of the universe, upper portion of the universe, and third there was no, everything was covered. So Bali Maharaj says that keep on my head. So that's how he surrendered everything. So two things Prabhupada mentioned about Bali Maharaj, that because of using these two things, he became Atma Nivedan. He actually utilized everything for the, or he surrendered completely. What are those two things?
He gave his property, all of everything, and he gave
personal
his
property and
his body, mind, body also. He
body also. Hari Bol. And then Prabhupada said, how in offering everything to Krishna, we are not the loser, but we are gainer. So he told one example in this pastime only. Yes.
By offering everything to Vamandev, Vamandev in return gave him that he will become the doorkeeper of Bali Maharaj. So he got everything belongs to Krishna, and by offering it to him, we are the actual benefiter. We are gaining everything.
Haribo. So Prabhupada said everything belongs to Krishna. Not only this world, there are many millions and millions of planets. Sarva Loka Maheshwaram. So everything belongs to Krishna. He is the proprietor. But then people in this world, they make divisions. Then Prabhupada said, this is just last question. What Prabhupada said about what is the problem in making this division? I am this, I am that. Yes, Bharat Prabhu.
In this life one may be Indian or American, but in next life if one becomes dog, then he can't say that I'm Indian or American.
Haribo. So one may remain American or Indian just for maybe 50 years or so. But after that, if he becomes dog, then who is going to save the country? So then the last question, Prabhupada said, how the whole world will become Vaikuntha?
By serving Krishna.
But exactly, if Prabhupada said if people accept this philosophy, then the whole world becomes Vaikuntha. So what is that philosophy? Yes, Harsh.
Ishavasamidam sarvam. And that everything belongs to Krishna, and I should not encroach on another's property. Whatever is allotted for me, I should just accept that.
Haribo. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada.
Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada.
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada.
Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada.
Srila Prabhupada ki. All the devotees who answered and attended the class, they can take cookies from the hands of His Grace Anandmay Prabhu.